What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Huh? I know Kung Fu. Show me.
I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes it rains.
It's Hard-Headed Sports with Spinny and Fetty Bus. Famous for their podcasts, you can now catch them right here on The Al Travis Show.
We've got them, Spinny and Fetty Bus, in to talk a little bit of football and that sort of thing. But start off first with Bus. Folks who don't know, he's a big-time coach up there at Bethany Lutheran College, the Vikings. They're mid-season in the basketball season. How's it going, Bus?
It's going pretty well. We're on a two-game win streak right now, both conference games to start the year. We got some wins in.
Okay.
Past Wednesday, we beat Northwestern by 1 point. We had a 16 or 17-point comeback in that game.
Nice.
So that was nice to stick together and come back, get that win, and then had a nice 19-point win on Saturday on the road up at University of Wisconsin Superior. And so now we play Crown College on Wednesday, and then we have our first quote-unquote bye on Saturday. So only one game this week.
All right, so a game tomorrow, and that is up at Bethany? It's home game?
Yep. Home game.
What time do your games start, sir?
7:15.
All right.
Yep.
All right, get out there and enjoy it, folks. A great basketball team. Spinny, thanks for being here as well.
Yes, sir.
Let me throw this out to you guys, because I know you're young fellers. So I would imagine if you guys look back at all the NFL wild card weekends you've ever seen, was this not the best one as far as games are concerned, Spinny, in your lifetime?
I don't know. It's hard to go year by year, but like off the top of my head with some recency bias, it was definitely a very good wild card weekend. And yours truly here to peep my pod a little bit on the hard-headed pod went 6-0 this weekend on picks for wild card weekend. So
Spinny, I don't want to tell you anything. So did I on this program. Yeah,
let's go.
Picked everyone, and most of them were not even picking the favorites. I was just going with people I hate. Buzz, how'd you do this weekend?
I took a couple outs, but it is what it is. Spinny guilted me into Panthers minus or plus 10.5, and I gave him that free win. I also picked the Eagles.
Oh, well, those are bad picks. Let's go through.
Defend home field, but I guess not.
All right, let's go through a couple of the games here real quick. Last night, the Texans and the Steelers. Quite frankly, I just didn't want Aaron Rodgers to win because I still associate him with the Packers. So I got my wish, but I turned the game off at half. It was boring as all get out. I think it was 7-6 when I turned it off. Texans turned it on in the fourth quarter, went 30-6. You guys okay with that? How good the Texans are? They got to play the Patriots. Who's going to win that ball game?
Yeah, Texans defense is just too good. I figured that'd be a very low-scoring and boring game, and like you said, the offense started getting going a little bit for the Texans in the second half, plus 2 pick sixes, I think? Oh, no, one and a fumble, so all in the fourth quarter.
All right. Spinny, your thoughts on that game at all? Did you stay up to watch the whole thing? I did not. I read about the last half because I was bored.
Yeah, it was a bad one, really. Rodgers looked bad start to finish, basically. They were in his face the whole night, really tough. Houston's D is tough. It'll be a good game against New England. I think they have to go on the road. Both defenses are tough. You're probably looking at more just another game like this, New England and Houston next week in that 13-10, 17-13 round. Yeah. Both defenses really good. Wanted to shout out Willie Marks for Houston, 110 on the ground last night. Really, really good kind of come up for him.
Let's look at Bills and Jaguars. I took the Bills because I like the quarterback better, and I think I was proven right. I mean, he got beat up quite a little bit, but he ends up getting at the win, 27-24. What a fun ball game to watch. Anybody? The pause, Spinny, is to let you throw something in there. Brilliant.
Jeez, I guess. Okay, here we go. This game was great. This game was start to finish great. Close the whole time. Basically never out of that one possession grind. We had missed field goals. We had drives. When we were watching, Trevor scored to ETN there with about 4 minutes to go, and I was like, perfect amount of time for Josh Allen to win the game. And then the comeback was actually it's enough time for Lawrence to get another possession. He did.
Yeah.
I really thought that was actually a good pass where basically only his receiver could catch it. Absolutely great play by the DB that led to a tip pick. But a good game from Lawrence overall. And I think Jacksonville is going to be good going forward.
For a while.
You know, they'll get Travis Hunter back. Their wide receiving core is good. Good running backs. Defense is good. They're going to be a team to watch.
Your thoughts, Bus?
How about that QB push for, 10, 11 yards?
Oh, it's fluke. You just didn't fall over, so keep going forward. And he goes in, and thank goodness for them, he didn't make the touchdown, right? Take more time off the clock. They end up having to use a timeout. I thought it was fantastic that he didn't get in, but an 11-yard tush push, that's not bad.
Yeah, take this how you want, but the win probability was at like 24%, and it jumped to 74% off that one play, which was the highest increase off of one single play.
Oh, did not know that.
50%. Yeah,
wow,
that was crazy.
Only other game, which I thought was really kind of a yawner, was the Patriots and the Chargers. And not that it wasn't a close ball game, you could be interested, but I just didn't see either team doing anything to drive me nuts. As Patriots at number 2 against Chargers number 3, or a 7th ranked. Just your thoughts on that game, Bus?
I mean, there was literally one touchdown in the entire game.
Yeah, boring.
It was a very boring game, but you figured the Patriots offense would get one in there at some point, and the Chargers, I mean, they had nothing going at all the entire night.
Your thoughts on it, Spinny?
I mean, worst offensive line in the league for the Chargers with
bad.
the injuries and everything else. And you could tell, I felt like Mike Vrabel was a good boxer in this game. He was the other guy's got a little arm injury, and he's just ripping that arm. Just every time he can hit him, he's hitting him there. And that's how it was, especially late in the game. It was just blitz, 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 blitz. We're going to blitz more than you can protect, and we're going to see what you can do with it. And I was a little disappointed, honestly, in the Chargers and their ability to protect Justin Herbert and to just have other options, right? They just looked like they were outclassed the whole game and didn't have a second punch to throw. So credit to New England. But this game was a lot more fun than the short score shows as well. Okay. Turnover on downs in the red zone, turnovers, dumb plays. So, yes, it was a 16-3 defensive struggle, but there could have been a lot more points on the board in this game.
I know I'm going to open up a can of worms here, but I'm tired of going for it on the 4th down thing. This is for the Buses and the Spinnies of the world. Because it's not football. 3rd down, you after 3rd down, if you don't make your 4th, you punt the ball. It's what you do.
4 downs for a reason, Al.
Yes.
4 downs for a reason.
Yeah, in the red zone, and you're doing this crap. What was it, the game? Was it the Bears? Or no, who was it? Now I'm trying to think. The Rams? The Rams, the Bears, they're going for it on their own side of the 50-yard line. That's a blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
Al,
it's not football.
Teams should go for it more. I don't even think we go for it enough yet,
oh, my God,
honestly.
Spinny. Oh, God. The world is changing
Do you like
so
watching
fast.
offense and turnovers, or do you like watching boring 3rd down?
I want people to be smart. The Bears go for
instead of being good and getting our 1 yard we know we can get.
And then I suppose you're a fan of the tush push, too. Good God, people. Okay, we got to talk the other side. I knew I shouldn't have brought that up. Okay. The Rams and the Panthers. Panthers upside down. Their losing record to get in. I think it was the biggest point spread in the whole tournament. 10.5 points or some craziness. Were the Panthers better than we thought, or did the Rams stink it up? They get the win, but by 3. Fun game to watch and have a cigar with, be quite frank, Bus.
I think the Panthers are probably just better, honestly. The Rams obviously weren't top-tier Rams, especially on defense, but the Panthers have been frisky all season. They've been playing teams close. Throughout the regular season, they're more of a every other week type team, but last couple of weeks, they've been keeping games close or getting wins, and they beat the Rams earlier in the season, so they had some sort of recipe for success going into that game as well.
Your thoughts about our Spin?
Yeah, I mean, Rams were up 14-0 and 17-7 as well in this game, so it could have been easy for Carolina to kind of roll over at that point. I was a little impressed with Bryce Young, not that I'm his biggest fan ever or think it's going to change anything crazy, but he did play well overall in this playoff game. and kept his team in it going forward. I was surprised we didn't see more Rico Dowdle carries, only 4 carries for him in that game. A little surprised about that. Stafford's throw to Colby Parkinson in the corner was one of the best throws of the weekend and one of the best throws of the season. That was awesome. Crazy that we have 3 of 4 NFC playoff teams from the West. I'm really good. The Rams are really nasty.
All right. The game that I turned off because I was bored out of my gourd and I thought it was done. The Packers and the Bears. I couldn't want the Packers to lose more, except possibly to the Bears, because I wanted them both to lose, which can't happen. Evidently, it's a rule. But the Packers were up. I went to bed at halftime. I don't know. They're up by 10, 20 points, something like that. It was boring. And then the Bears do the ultimate comeback, 25 points in the fourth quarter. Packers fans not even getting up for work the next day. This was horrible for them. Your thoughts on the game?
Are you surprised, Al? I mean, this has been the Bears of the whole year.
Yeah,
I was kind of, it was 21-3 at half, and I was like, okay, this is right where the Bears want them to be. It's just where they've been the whole year. They've just been that. I think what the biggest thing we learned from this game is that for the next 5 years, the best quarterback in the NFC North is going to be on the Bears. Caleb Williams looked unreal. Shades of Patrick Mahomes and John Elway and Steve Young, just out of the pocket, crazy. That ball where he was rolling to the left and threw it over the 2 defenders to Moore in the corner was one of the best throws I've ever seen. I couldn't be more impressed with Caleb Williams. It's like he's rewriting the rules. Quarterbacks can't throw 59%,
He has to be down to get he has to get down though to do that. That's your point. He's got to be down 3 touchdowns.
I guess, but I mean just unbelievable throw after unbelievable throw.
Bus, your thoughts on that game, and then we got one more. We got to fly here. We're really behind.
Yeah, I'm pretty much with Spinny. Just he's got a little accuracy issues to clean up, but for a year 2 quarterback, he's doing things that are not normal to do, and his escapability in the pocket, his throw on the run ability, all that is next level stuff, and he is definitely going to be better than Jordan Love going forward and the best quarterback in this division. So we're going to be dealing with the Bears, I think, for a while here.
All right, 49ers and the Eagles. I was so happy the 49ers won. You take out the defending champs. I love Purdy only because he was the last guy, Mr. Irrelevant, and here he is making things happen. Your thoughts, Bus, quick.
Yeah, I chose the Eagles. I thought they'd defend home field, but I definitely wanted the Niners to win. They're just more enjoyable team. Brock Purdy, he's fun to watch. But they just keep getting just obliterated by injuries. Of course, George Kittle has to get hurt too. Tore his Achilles. I would imagine that likely means he's going to miss a good chunk, if not of all of next year too.
Yeah, there's nothing left of the Niners. Your thoughts, quick spin.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings play. One of the best quarterbacks in the league. That was fun. Saquon had 106 again. You knew that was going to be the story, but Hurts couldn't throw. Brown demanded the ball and then dropped it. There was just some wrongness from Philly. I feel like Nick Sirianni's the guy that won the lottery and then was broke 2 years later. That's just the vibes I'm getting from Philly.
Wow. Fair enough. We got to go to break. We'll be back after this with more on the Al Travis Show.
When the stakes are high at the Minnesota Capitol, you need more than a lobbyist. You need a partner. At Momentum Advocacy, we bring nearly 90 years of combined experience in government relations, public affairs, and strategic communications. From nonprofits to national corporations, we help organizations navigate Minnesota's political landscape with integrity, insight, and results. Whether you need legislative champions or headlines, Momentum Advocacy delivers. For more, visit momentum-advocacy.com. Momentum Advocacy, your friends at the Capitol.
This season, bring the whole family to see Irving Berlin's White Christmas. This smash hit musical based on the classic film returns by popular demand to delight you at Chanhassen Dinner Theaters. With loads of laughter and a stunning showcase of Irving Berlin songs, White Christmas is a celebration of the romance, friendship, and magic of the holidays. Make your plans today to see White Christmas. Visit chanhassendt.com.
It's nice to know a guy that knows a guy. Al Travis.
We've got them, Spinny and Fetty Bus from Hard-Headed Sports. Real quick, we'll talk about your Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's where I'm going with this, guys. They just seem to want to find a way to not be great. I think the team is very good. I think they could be great, but they're mentally nuts. You look about the last 10 games, and if you look at the wins, we see that at least 5 guys in the Timberwolves get in double digits. Sometimes it's Naz Reid, not all the starters, or more. You look at the losses we have, and almost all of them are because there's only 2 guys, 2, maybe 3 guys that get into double figures. We don't spread the ball around. I'm going to hold that for the rest of the year. It drives me nuts. And now we've got the Bucks coming to town. Should be an easy win. We play them tonight. But now Ant can't play because of sore foot, and Rudy can't play because, big man, that's right, too many technical fouls. Your thoughts, Bus? Why does this team not want to be great?
This is just the consistent issue with the Wolves in regular seasons. It's just the regular season Wolves, Al. You should know this by now.
But why do you not want to be great? I get it, Bus, but it's frustrating. You pay this kind of money.
You put these people. Frustrating, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well,
it is extremely frustrating, but I mean, at least in the Spurs game, they came back and got it done. I mean, it was.
Give them credit there. Yep.
I went to the game. It was pretty dead in that arena for the vast majority of that game. I mean, they did not come out ready to play, which is crazy when you're playing the team that's currently second in the West, right? You'd think you would be ready to play, and we started that game down 16-0. We didn't score in the first 4 minutes of the game.
It's the mentality because we beat them, right, 2 nights before or something like that. You beat them, so you walk out saying, no problem, we got this. And they end up, looking foolish. The Cavaliers almost scored 150 on them. Spinning your thoughts on my thoughts that this team doesn't have what it takes to be great. They're really good.
Al, when do you want to be great? You want to be great now, or you want to be great in June?
Well, that's great, except we can't get past the Western Conference, right? Because we don't practice being great.
2 straight Western Conference Finals appearances after we've been consistently throughout those seasons. So I guess I'm just not worried about it. I don't really care that much if I think we have the ability to go to the Western Conference Finals, which we showed for 2 years we do.
All right. Let me ask you this. If everything were the same, how much more fun would it be to be an Oklahoma City fan in Oklahoma than it is sitting in Minneapolis?
Yeah, I mean,
because every night you go seeing 100%.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, Spin. Am I wrong, though?
No, you're not. You're not. I get what you're saying, and I think everyone in the league wishes they were the Thunder. I'm just saying it's not always greener on the other side is what I'm saying. And the position we're in, and especially what we've seen for the last 2 years, I still have confidence.
Fair enough. Bus, are you confident in all this? I'm sitting here looking at the game tonight. I want to watch it. But I might just sit there getting very frustrated that we are going to have a game with the Bucks who are nothing right now.
Yeah, I think that's more because our best player is not going to be playing.
Rudy, you mean?
Rudy, I mean, has been. I obviously give him a ton of crap a lot, but he's, the on-off numbers don't lie. He's been tremendous for us when he's on the court, and when he's off the court, we're basically one of the worst defenses in the league. So not having him either will be painful tonight, but.
Good chance if Wemby doesn't get to 65 games, Rudy's the DPOY. Second best odds to win DPOY right now would be his 5th.
That'll crush me. That'll just crush me. Anyway,
I don't believe anyone in NBA history has 5.
Correct.
I don't believe.
All right. We got to fly, my boys. I'm out of time. Pick up Hard-Headed Sports wherever you get your podcast. Bus, Spinny. We'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, sir.